नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Page number 15, 1-5. स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। Page number 75. Second paragraph, please listen, no need to repeat. It is a privilege to help others. Do not stand on a high pedestal and take 5 rupees in your hand and say, "Here, my poor man." But be grateful that the poor man is there, so that by making a gift to him, you are able to help yourself. It is not the receiver that is blessed, but it is the giver who is gaining here. Both. The giver is gaining, isn't it? Swamiji is telling. And one need not feel to give. One need not feel superior. And it is not a burden also to give. And it is not an obligation to give. One should not give it from that standpoint. From the standpoint of superiority, or one should not feel that it is a burden, or one should not feel that it is an obligation. But from which state we have to give? It is from the state of complete self-abnegation, paripurna atmatyagam. That means you should not expect anything, even gratitude in return, even thanks in return. From that state we have to give. Each and every man is in need of 4 kinds of things. Food and shelter, that is my basic needs. And when he is in danger, he should be saved, that is second need. And for self-sustainment, he has to procure the things that he wants. that he is in need. For that, he needs some kind of secular education. And the fourth one is, he needs some perfection, salvation, and freedom. These three kinds of things he needs in the fourth stage. Each and every man is in need of these four things. First is the basic needs. Second is he has to be saved from danger and disease. Third thing is some secular education, and fourth thing is that spiritual education, which gives him the fulfillment of his life, human life. That's why each and every human being has to extend their hand to render these four kinds of services. Thus one will become great, one will expand themselves, one will see oneness with others. By helping others, by serving others, it is not an act of kindness, it is not an act of compassion. But we have to do it as a worship. Love God for love's sake. In the same way, man has to serve other human being as God, thinking that he is a God. This is the best way to practice Karma Yoga. Spirituality is not a thing to be practiced in the old age. From this moment onwards, we have to practice spirituality. We should start manifesting our divinity. Each and every moment is an opportunity. Each and every action of ours is a chance to grow up, to go forward. Each and every thought, and each and every feeling, and each and every state of mind, all these things matters in our spiritual growth. We should have peace in our mind, isn't it? And here, we should never think that it's an opportunity. We should never think that it's a burden. Okay, but it is a great privilege to give others, a great opportunity to give others. That shows that you are rich, you are in a state to give. Not only that, how much you can render these kinds of services, that much strength, that much resources you will find they are coming to you. In that process, you will feel oneness with others. When you have a deep feeling for others, when you are in need, you are in distress, isn't it? You feel restless until that need is fulfilled. The other human being also in need of that thing, that needs have to be fulfilled. When you understand that, and when you give that, when you fulfill that need of others, then a great blessing is supposed to come to you. But you should act in such a way, you should act from the state of complete self-abnegation. You should not expect anything in return. For that, what one has to do? One has to give them in keeping themselves as, keeping the act itself as a secret. How can it be performed? Just go on doing this kind of acts incessantly. This world is not going to wash you forever. As long as you keep on going, you keep on serving people like this, in these four ways, you will see you are completely forgetful about your own self. That kind of state gives immense happiness, wonderful freedom to you. And several times, these things we speak like parrot, but from somehow or somewhere, the desire to want, the desire to procure, the desire to gain expectation comes to our mind. That we have to get rid of. How? By heartfully submitting the results of or the fruits of all our actions mentally. And each and every action produces results, and you are going to get benefited, or you are going to procure the things, you are going to gain material wealth, power, position, name, fame, but enjoy them as from the stage of complete self-abnegation. I am nothing. From I am nothing state, you enjoy them. Then they will not be going to affect you. You will not become egoistic. You will not become proud. So that you will not be ruined. Moreover, what will happen? You remain calm, composed. In that state is only the correct state to gain the right knowledge. But an act of kindness, to transform it into as worship, we should have selfless love, nisvartha prema, towards the mankind. That also can be achieved through practice. By continuously, regularly, we should be involved in that kind of actions. For that we have to devote time, we have to devote our resources, we have to devote our strengths, capacities. Each and every human being definitely having some surplus time, some surplus energy, and some surplus money. Try to invest them in these kind of service activities little by little. Then you will see its marvelous results. The greatest Vedanta, the secrets of the Vedanta, Swamiji revealed to this world, and now it needs a practical application in our day-to-day activities, in our daily activities. That is our goal, that is our responsibility. Okay? Think deeply into it and take courage to act accordingly. Alright? Have a wonderful evening. Please proceed to class.